You heard the news or what?
I've heard what happened, yeah. What you wanna do? Kind of
I
relies on
mean,
you, Zuck.
I just want a really good apology, like maybe one that starts with like Mr. Zuck. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Some of this
So
like
what?
you get the tone
What
already,
happened?
right?
What happened, dog?
So I was up in the Bizac right there trying to get a fucking bite to eat. I was having trouble deciding, so I had a method of doing it. I won't give you the details. So basically, I was rolling the dice, and the motherfucker. Okay, that's all you gotta know. I was rolling some dice and shit, and I figured the dice told me where to eat. And then as soon as I decided, I was ordering food, and some motherfuckers, some masked individuals, pull up, and they're like, "Yo, you affiliate with anyone?" I was like, maybe." And then moments later, I realized, oh, these motherfuckers might be trying to take me hostage. But because one of them just was gripping the fucking shit, like they had their gun, but they're like walking with that shit like hella chill. So I was like, all right, maybe like it's their support pistol or something. They gotta like have it on them, or else they like bug out or whatever, right? Turns out, oh nope, they were trying to take me hostage. So I was like, all right, you know what? I'm a bestie. And then they're like, I don't know how you, I don't like how you said it. I don't know if I believe you. You just hang with them, like, or you just like friends or something. I was like, nah, I'm pretty in this shit. And then they're like, I don't know. And then they just take me, and I'm putting my shit in the trunk, and then they're snooping on all the shit I'm putting in. I'm like, all right, got that mentally noted, whatever. And then they take me, and before we enter the establishment where they were robbing, which was the cash exchange next to the VU, they were talking to someone on the phone or radio because they were asking about me, and they're like, wait, he is? They're like, I never see him around or whatever. I've never seen him or some shit. And they still took me in. I was like, okay, all right, whatever. Like, and then mid bank, maybe closer to the beginning, Kiwi walks in, a good friend of mine. He walks in. He's like, oh, y'all took Zuck. He's like, all right. He's like, well, y'all know he's a bestie, right? And they're like, no, wait, we didn't know what the fuck. Like, this guy was talking cryptic. I'm like, bitch, that's just how I talk. In my head, I didn't say it out loud. Maybe I did. I don't remember. But I was like, all right, like, all right. They started letting me go. And then he's like, well, I hope they don't slide on us. He's like, please, Zuck, don't slide. This is like, you know, whatever. He was just pleading. And then boom, masked individual walks in. I could tell this motherfucker got a scarf already. Can you guess who it is? Masked in the club. All right. Well, it was chemistry. It was Chem. He pulled up. I could tell by the scarf already. And he unmasked himself. He's like, oh, what's up, Zuck? A long time no see. And then he said basically the same thing. And then he basically talked to the whoever he was had me kidnapped or whatever. He's like, well, I hope you guys you know, whatever. He just wished them good luck or some shit, right? And then they finish up. You know, they asked if I wanted to ride back. I see Zebra like down the street, so I'm like, all right, nah, I'm good. And then I hop in his whip and I tell him. He's like, what? I'm like, okay, yeah. He's like, I'm like, yep. And then we basically, I start scheming. I'm like, what do I want to do? I don't know how I feel about this. So I decided how I felt about it. So I decided, yo, let's have a meeting. I call Kiwi. I was like, yo, get the. I was like, yo, what's up? Me. It's you and the two people that took me hostage. Just have a meeting on top at this location. They're like, where? I said on top. You know that bridge over there, that green one, right? Where you could climb on the top of it. Like you gotta go up the railing.
Yeah.
So I said, yo, let's.
Today.
Yeah, I said, let's meet there, right? Just because, I don't know. I wanted to go up there because I'd never been up there. So I was like, two birds, one stone. And also, if they were deep, it looked like they were deep. Even if they were deep, I request for only them to come. There's no way they could ambush me, right? Because I'd see everything.
How to mute this Zuck guy.
So yeah, I'm waiting up there. Me and Zebra, we survive. And then I get a call from... No, I call one of them or some shit, but then Ray calls me. He's like, hello, what's going on? What the fuck's going on, Zuck? Why are you tweaking? I'm like, bro, what? How you... coming in hot and ready when I'm the victim here. You're supposed to be making it right, and you're here fucking blaming me for shit. He's like, ah, motherfucker. I'm like, bro, come on. Let's be adults here. And he's like, I was like, where the people at? He's like, I told them not to come. I'm like, why? He's like, because we could solve it on the phone. I'm like, bro, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to them. Like, what the fuck, are you their father? I'm like, bro, like, I'm not trying to talk to the parents. Like, they're grown ass people. I could talk to them. And then he's like, I don't know. He just keeps fucking making me go through hoops and ladders and shit, whatever. So I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna pull it to your block. Be expecting me. And then I hung up. And then I went to go get a article of clothing at the clothing store. Because I had a plan in my head. You know, shit got it's getting hectic. I was gonna pull it out. So it took me a minute to get there. So he calls me again. He's like, what the fuck's going on? Are you coming? I'm like, yeah, I'm coming. What the fuck? Just hold on, whatever. And then he's like, well, why you guys got fucking helicopters, fucking cars driving around the block, people on roofs? I'm like, bro, you're tweaking. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It was just me and Zebra in the whip. So I'm like, bro, this guy is tweaking off nothing right now. He's like, all right. So I pull up to the spot. Dude, it was like about 16 Habibi MCs, not one motorcycle in sight. I was like, all right. So I pull up. I'm like, yo, let's have this meeting near the pool or whatever. We have the meeting. I'm like, all right, guys. So I don't say anything. I'm just like listening for a minute. And then I'm like, all right, well, it's been like 4 or 5 minutes, whatever. You know, usually when people do wrong and they want to patch things up, something comes after that, right? And then instead of apologizing, because I didn't want to straight up say, yo, apologize, they kept like giving excuses on why. They're like, oh, why'd you say it like that then? Why didn't you say? I'm like, bitch, you were there. You knew what the fuck was up. I forgot one thing. Before they took me, like when I was still at the food stand, I was like, all right, y'all could take the gamble if you think I'm lying about false flagging. He's like, yeah, I think you're false flagging. I was like, all right, take the gamble. It's up to you. Y'all motherfuckers know it's a gamble. So if you lose the gamble, you gotta pay the consequences or whatever, right? Whatever that would be. Not saying there would be any, but that's what I was just saying. Like, and hey, I mean, they lost the gamble. So yeah, and then like 10 minutes at the 10-minute check mark, I say the same thing. I'm like, yo, it's been 10 minutes. Y'all motherfuckers are really bad at, doing this, fixing a problem. And then Ray the whole time is fuck. I'm trying to wait. Let me think. I gotta remember. One sec. Oh yeah. And then Ray just starts talking about like, can I talk to about this with Forehead? Maybe Ming. Like, I'm sure we have a good relationship. I'm like, bitch, I'm right here right now. What the fuck? Like, let's just cut this shit right now. I just an apology. And then I spelled it out to them. I'm like, yo, listen, just fucking, apologize or whatever. And then I get like kind of fed up. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna bust out. I might act up a little bit. So I'm like, yo, listen, I want 2 things. I want an apology. And I want this motherfucker, like one of the main motherfuckers that kidnapped me. I was like, I want this motherfucker to kiss the ring. And then I don't know. He walked away like, I don't know, in shame. I don't know if like
in shame.
I don't know what the fuck, but yeah, they weren't having it. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Then I go around asking for apologies. I look around the whole compound. No apologies were anywhere. So had to make sure because maybe they lost it or something. But yeah, and then I dipped out, and then I was gonna go kidnap one, and then I don't know what I was gonna do. I had different plans, so I don't know which plan I had at the time. But tsunami came, whatever. Ba-doom. I talked to everyone before tsunami. I give the D-low to I give the intel to Vidal and motherfucking Daisy. And then the next tsunami,
Vidal had to sit for
I
this
catch
twice.
McGregor and some fucking prospect lacking. So I'm all right. Listen, y'all call up whoever, call your loved ones, whatever the fuck, call the Habibis. I want to see a fucking heartfelt apology, and I want them pleading for your guys' life on Twitter. Make sure it starts with Mr. Zuck, and ends with, I did this without the permission of Ray.
Oh,
whatever, their father Ray.
Oh,
Because bro, when I was at the meeting, bro, they had to ask like for permission for every single thing. Like this guy wanted to breathe. Can I do it, Mr. Ray? And he's like, sure, sure. Like, dude, at one point, like, bro, the motherfucker snuck behind them. Like, I asked him a question or something, and then he went behind Ray, tugged his hand. He's like, can I say this or whatever? Like, I don't know. They're asking for permission. And yeah. So I was waiting for it, and then I was tweaking, so I accidentally rang some motherfucking shots. And then the cops end up coming.
Bro, what?
And then a chase ensues. We tied the prospect in the back. McGregor, we didn't tie him up. And then, yeah, now that motherfucker's in the ICU. And then they spun back the block. And
who's in the ICU?
The prospect.
Hey,
oh, and
prospect?
then Jamal unplugged it. Yeah, Jamal unplugged this thing, I guess, at the hospital. Unplugged this life support. So yeah, that's it. I don't know. Maybe I think I want a good apology. Y'all think it's OD? Like, cause bro, even then, when I had their boys, they didn't want to apologize.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm plugging their life support's crazy.
But yeah, listen, they don't want, none of them, I still haven't heard a single sorry or even like nothing. So.
I mean, it all comes down to what you want, though, Zuck.
That's
Bro,
what I'm saying, dog.
I think I low-key, I was thinking about, I was like, maybe I just want an apology, like a good one, like a really good one.
Okay.
I low-key want that shit, like, voice recorded, so I could play it, like, and shit.
Oh, all right.
Y'all think that's tweaking?
Fuck, if that's what you want, that's shit.
Like a good one, like, yeah. Or,
well,
they could kiss the ring, but we have to have that shit photographed in black and white, so it looks like a historical event.
I mean, there's two options right there. Just let them know.
Okay, so next time Ray calls you up for it, tell him that's what you want.
You know what's up? Hey, if Ray calls me up, I'm redirecting him to you, by the way.
Huh?
If Ray calls my, he's gonna deal with you. This is your problem to fix.
Yeah. Tell him I got more details. We'll talk about it. That's just like the general like things, but like I got more details.
Okay, well listen, boys. As much as I want to speak about this, we got another problem ahead of us. You know what I mean? So let's get that out of the way first, so we can come back to this one.